Welcome to Beyond Sight, a channel geared towards espiritismo, spiritual guidance, development, and inspirations. And I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome, everyone. Today, as always, we're going to have a short story and an activity today. But first, we'll begin with announcements. I want to welcome my new subscribers and here on Beyond Sight, everyone is welcome. Okay, there's a little something for everyone. Alrighty, and again, I am not a Poke card collector, but I am a Poke card supporter. Okay, and I do love certain Poke cards like Gigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Igglypuff, um, uh, I forgot the other name, but anyway, um, anything that looks like Gigglypuff, I'm good. Okay, but yeah, I do enjoy very much watching you guys. So, welcome. So, I want to say for those that subscribe and then unsubscribe, only here to receive the free raffles or gratitude fest here on Beyonce. I'm not knocking anyone, but I'm going to change that around a little bit because I don't think that's right for those that stay subscribed and do watch um my content and comment or just leaves me a thumbs up or a heart is fine. I even take a dislike. I'm good. I'm secure. But I don't think it's fair to everyone else. And I still embrace you and I love you. Okay. But again, I don't think that's fair. And I do understand that sometimes, well, not sometimes, there are a group of people that cross our path for just a moment, and they also bring something uh, for you to learn. You know, they bring some type of message, and then there's those people that come for a little longer because they are teaching you something or helping you uh, align something in your life, and that's good also. And then there's those that are planted or plant roots, and whether they you like them or not, they there with you to the end of your journey, you know. And I accept all three, so you know, I embrace it. But again, I don't feel it's fair to everyone that does plant roots and subscribe, and even though they might not watch every single video, but yeah. So I'm going to change my qualifications for the fest giveaways, gratitude fest giveaways that I do or raffles. Okie dokie, pokies. I love you guys. Yes, definitely. I'm not a card collector, but I do love certain cards like Gigglypuff. and anything that looks like a Gillipuff. But I enjoy very much watching you guys um, open up packs and get excited, and how you interact with each other, and most of all, to see the love and the children when they come on the lives. That is beautiful. I love it. So on to our story today. Our story is I heard recently, and hope I do it justice. It's about the value of your life. How do you value your life? Okay. There was a young boy, and he was asking his father that question. And the father answered, "Well, my son, um, how do you see your life?" So he turned around and picked up a stone and handed it to him. And he told him, "I want you to go to the market and try to sell the stone." The son looked at the stone. Oh, it's a regular stone from the garden. And so the father explained to him, "But when they ask you how much you want for the rock, do not speak. Just hold up two fingers." So the son was a little bit, bewildered, but he said, "Okay." So the father sent him to the market to try to sell the rock. So the young boy runs to the market, sits up on a chair, displays his rock, and an older woman approached him and said, "Little boy, how much do you want for that rock?" The little boy remembered what his father had said, and he held up two fingers. The woman said, "Okay, little boy, I'll take it." The boy opened up his eyes wide and jumped off the seat and ran home. "Father, father, father, there was the old lady in the market, and she wanted to buy my rock for $2. And the father smiled and bowed his head and said, "Now I want you to take the rock to a museum." "Okay, father." And little boy went on his way, found the museum, set up his rock, and sat up. After a moment, a gentleman, well dressed, approached him and said, "Little boy, how much for the rock?" The little boy held up two fingers. The man said, "Oh, okay, $200. I'll take it." The little boy's eyes got even wider. He jumped off his chair and ran to the father. "Father, father, I met a man in the museum, and now he wants $200 for this rock." The father replied to the son, "Now I want you to take this rock and go to a precious stone uh, shop." The little boy ran back and looked for a precious stone uh, store, and he sat up on his chair and displayed his rock. And the man behind the counter was amazed. He jumped off his seat and yelled, "Oh my goodness! Oh, what a beautiful rock! That is a precious rock. That's the rock I've been looking for all my life. Oh my goodness! Little boy, how much do you want for that rock?" The little boy held up his fingers. Two fingers. So the man said, "Oh, you want $200,000 for the rock? I will buy it." The little boy almost fell off his seat. He ran to his father and said, "Father, Father, I went to the precious stone store and the man behind the counter wanted to buy the rock for $200,000. Wow, Father." The father answered, replied to the son, "Now do you understand the value of life?" The little boy is listening very intense, and the father added, it depends. Your value depends on where you place yourself in life. You know, there are some people that will see you as a $2 rock, and then there are some people that are going to see you like that 200 and $200,000 rock. You know, so how do you see yourself? Where do you place yourself? You know, when we allow someone to devalue our our belief, our way of eating or you know dressing, you know, do you give them that power? You know, it's not so much of how much money do you have in your pocket. Again, I say, uh, how far did you get to college? You know, do you have a master's, uh, BA, or associate? How do you value it? You know, and all those things are great. All those things are fantastic. But sometimes it's not all. Remember in some of my past videos, I have mentioned that I did work in a mental drug program, and I've met people of different walks, and I did counseling, facilitating, advocating for over 20, 25 years, and every day was amazing to me, you know, because of the type of people you think would be happy, ecstatic, and they were as broken as the person that was collecting warfare. You know, I've met some rich people that were broken. I've met doctors and even lawyers, good positions that were broken, you know, that struggled. That money wasn't enough. That prestige wasn't enough. So yeah. Anywho, let's think about that. All right, on to our activity. And let me see if I could put this on again. All right, nice soothing music. Hopefully, I don't get flagged. Yeah, too much water, but I'll find something more soothing. Okay, so our activity today is about uh, going inward and finding your inner child. Okay, and we're gonna start there. Um, Only because of there's many of us that carry our luggage from way back then and have not released it. And what good is it doing you, you know, um if you keep feeding that fire, you know, in your walk of life, you know, hurt, pain, anger, um and the list could go on, is misdirect energy. So I want to help you clear that misdirect energy and get rid of it and pull in the good energy, right? So we're gonna do this in 3 stages. Um, as far back as you can go, when you was 5, 6. I could go as further as 3 years old, believe it or not. When my father passed, I remember being um, in this big car. I remember the clothes I wore. And I remember seeing him in a casket, half of his body. And I remember him being lowered into this hole that I didn't understand then, but I do now. So that's not one of my painful moments, but uh, even though it's sorrowful, but no. But for example, how far back can you go? And then we're going to somewhere in the middle. I don't know, 20s. And if you're older than that, um, 30, 40, 50, which I'm not. I'm still in my 20s. Ha. Yeah. Okay. So, and we could do it 2 ways. We could do it just mentally, okay? And you could follow this instruction as many times as you need. Or you could write a letter to yourself, okay? And the negative you burn and the positive you keep, okay? I do not want you to spend time on the negative, okay? You're going to approach the negative and you're going to speak to it for a second, and then we are going to bury it, okay? We are not going to stay focused on that. And if you're not doing it that way, you can write it down on a piece of paper. Don't reread it, and burn it, okay? I like just closing my eyes and relaxing and listen to a soft music and do it that way. And once you, let's say it's uh someone mistreated me, okay? I got beat, you know. Then you go and you write that down, and that's it. Okay? You let it go. I got beat, you know. We're not going to ask the person why you did this. It does not matter. Okay? We're looking for the emotion and the feeling that you feel, and we're going to say to that feeling, it's okay. Today I stand strong. I am uh love. I am strong. I am whatever the analogy you want to use. I mean, the mantra you want to use. But you're going to begin it with I am. Okay? Not I will or I would hope. I am. As our divine said, I am what I am. Sound like Popeye, but Now, if we take the concept of what's uh, that bush was speaking to Moses, he said, I am. Okay. Solid. Okay. So you're gonna tell that feeling, that burden that you so carry, I am a better person. I am happy, you know, and you bury it. Walk away. See yourself walking away. Hmm. Okay? When we're relaxed, then we're going to stay in that same age range. And we're going to remember something that made you so happy. So happy when you was about 5, 6, 8, 10. Okay? What was that? For me, it was the smell of a brand new doll. I could see myself playing jacks. Yeah. The best that I'm going to pull with me, 3 things, is the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, my mother running around the house cooking and then they hiding, and then she would put us to bed. And when we woke up Christmas Day, the whole house was transformed like into a wonderland. There was lights and shiny things and sparkles and glitters, packages under the tree, fresh cookies, music playing, you know. It was beautiful, nothing compared to my memory of Christmas when I was a little girl. So I'm going to take all those great memories and I build myself a little treasure chest and I'm going to put them there. Okay? Because anytime that I need to get an uplift, I'm going to go into my treasure chest and I'm going to pull out one of those memories that make me feel childlike, make me feel all fuzzy and warm inside, and makes me feel happy. Yeah. Okay. So we could do this if this happened, if something negative happened to you, horrible when you was in your 20s, 30s, 40s, go back then. Close your eyes, relax, and approach that day, that moment. And don't speak to the person that hurt you. Approach the feeling, the emotion, and tell them what a great person you are today. I am fulfilled. I am strong. I am wonderful. I am a great mother. I am a great father. And you bury it. Bury that feeling and walk away. Don't look back. Never to remember those moments. Because we're releasing it to our divine. And without him, with him, everything is possible. That saying that goes, let go and let God. So in that same age range, I want you to go and what was the happiest moment in that time frame? Da, 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 da. Mine's is very easy. My son, my oldest son, was born. And when I looked into those hazel eyes, yeah, he had hazel eyes, red golden hair. His eyes changed after a couple of months, but he had red golden hair. He looked like a little Italian bread. He was so fat. It's like heaven came down. And then shortly I had my second son. And when they placed him on my chest, he just smiled at me with those big brown eyes. And again, I felt I was touched by heaven. So those two memories go in my box. They are the apple of my eye. Okay. So our third stage, we're past our 30s. And if you're not 30, I ain't got no memory because I'm 20, so no, but seriously, okay. We're gonna go there. And in this moment, you're gonna go look for any baggage that you have from that era. And if you don't, that's fine. But some of us do. And I was when my husband passed. Yeah, in our middle 30s. And before that, my mother had passed. So I embrace it, and I am strong. I made it through. I am still standing firm and whole. And I release that emotion and feeling, and I bury it. Because it does not serve me. And we walk away. Then I go to the happiest moment within that time span. And I remember my mother, she liked to play a lot of jokes. She was a great cook. And she was a stern woman, but very loving. And I bring back all those good moments, those silly moments. I used to go to her house and put in the key in her door and come in, and I would yell out for her name, and she wouldn't answer. I could see some personal things of hers still laying near her rocker where she used to sit to knit, but she wouldn't answer. All of a sudden, I turn around and boom, she pops out of a closet and tries to scare me. Or from around the corner of of a wall. Yeah, my mother was very silly. I bring that memory back. And my husband, the best memory, or one of the best I could bring back, is he was a great cook. He was always cooking. Yummy, yummy. And we did everything together. Everything. I swept, he mopped. He cooked, I washed the dishes. Like that. And the best thing I liked was the great memory that I'll keep is every time I played music, he would grab me and we would just dance, you know, just because, they have to be a party. We would just dance. And, yeah, sometimes we would even dance on commercials. uh, yeah, I'll put that in my treasure chest and bring it back. So now our treasure chest is full and we've released the negative, the bad, the pain, the hurt, the why. It doesn't matter anymore. It's done. You know, why didn't my husband love me more? Or why did she say that? Or why didn't my mother tell me she loved me? Or why my father wasn't there? Why did it does not matter. It's not serving you today. You know. So you released all of that. And you bring back your little treasure chest and you hold on to it. As I mentioned before, you could write down all these good moments and put them in a box. And now and then, when you're feeling sad or listless, open up the pretty box and read out loud. Or to yourself, doesn't matter. And embrace yourself all around these exciting feelings. These warm feelings. I believe when our soul transcends, that's what we take with us. We don't take the hurt and the pain and the anger. That stays grounded here. So I hope you enjoy that little activity. And yeah, I uh, I love to do that, especially going back in time and reading and remembering my my Christmas tree and when I was younger. Yes. So my lovelies, thank you so much. I am going to that really put me in a zone. um I'm going to thank you for being part of this activity and again being part of Beyond Sight family. You are the creator of this platform. So, and I wanna mention that, you know, that we do not have to um, accept those negative feelings, whether it's in the past or in the near future. Because when we accept those negative feelings or that anger, emotion, why Fred didn't give me the job, you know, and just analyze it and see what you need to learn from that moment, or walk away from that person because they devaluing you. We accept the responsibility to go through that bullshit. You know, no, don't accept bullshit. You know, accept all that is in the light. Accept all that is uh feeling joyful, that brings your value up. You know, because once your value is up, you could bring your family value up, your son, your daughter, your neighbor. You know, you're taking away from the next person. So accept responsibility for all that is positive and good. I decreed. I am, and I am made in my divine's purpose. And with that, my lovelies, now I will say, I bid you luz y progreso, paz y tranquilidad por ti y tu alma. And as Poke Bronx 718 says, even the smallest star in the night sky shines brightly. Yeah, I like that. I stole it. Poke Bronx. Be blessed and be well, my loves. And till the next time, remember, smooches.